Hey Google Ads people, I wanted to give you a quick overview of the competitive red-hot Dallas, Texas market when it comes to roofing ads. I'm using PPC Ad Labs to pull up this report. I'm going to give you a quick 2 or 3 minute overview of the market. If you find anything interesting here, if you like the PPC Ad Labs tool, I've dropped a link to my affiliate link below. Click on it, sign up for a free trial. It's a fantastic tool. I'll give you more detail later in another video on how to use PPC Ad Labs, but let's dive into the Dallas market right now. So you can see I've got 2 jobs running here. I've got a desktop and a mobile job. Let's take a look at roofing ads in Red Hot Dallas desktop, and I will show you how I set this job up. I named it, and I ran it for 24 rounds. In this case, the rounds are going to be hourly. So this is going to run every hour, or has run every hour, basically for the last 23 hours. I ran it in 2 cities, Dallas and Fort Worth, and I ran it for these 5 keywords that I know are super hot in the roofing market. Roofer near me, roof repair, roofing contractor, roofing company, roof replacement. Obviously there are more, and you can see I chose to run this on desktop. So let's go back. Let's go back and take a look at the report. It's run through 23 hours, so we've got a lot of data here. I'm going to jump in here, and I'm going to just look at the high-level stuff and then show you how to dig into some of the details. But let's see how competitive this space is just for those 5 keywords. And we'll see there's more than 5 that you could bid on. So I click on the schedule, and this basically brings up a heat map that shows you from the time I started to run it yesterday at 6 o'clock in the evening until this time today. Every hour, this is the number of ads that were in the that were running for those keywords in those 2 cities. You can see overnight the number of ads tends to be lower. We've got 2 o'clock in the morning, we're running 10 ads at a time. But by the time 7, 8 o'clock comes along, it really starts to pick up. One of the simplest ways to look at the competitors and the advertisers in order to see what offers you're up against, which advertisers you're up against, what their ad copy looks like, and what their landing pages look like, is to just click on the circle. That brings up the ads that were captured during that hour by PPC Ad Labs for the keywords in the location that you targeted. So you can see here we've got Firehouse Roofing. They're running a $59 roof inspection offer. They targeted the keyword roofing contractor. This is from Fort Worth. And this runs during their time zone, not during your time zone, wherever you might be, during the time zone of the city that you selected. So you can just zip through here real quick. We can see this roofing service home has a roof repair starting at $300. That's their offer, so you can see quickly what you're up against. We're also going to surely find, yep, here it is, the Angies of the world. So you've got a very generic, typical Angie list ad, and you'll probably find a couple more of the big lead generation companies. This is interesting. Local plumbing quotes are in there for roofing. But there's a lot of local competitors. Integrity, Apple, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so we'll dive into taking a look at their landing pages in a bit. So the next thing we want to do is click over here and take a look at the search competition. Whoa, doggy. Who's owning that market for those keywords? Angie and Home Advisor. That makes sense. You're going to see them in every market. Here's some of the next round of competitors. You can see there's really 4 that are really trying to own that market. Integrity, Shamrock, and of course, Angie and Home Advisor. But we can see them all. All the advertisers in that very competitive Dallas roofing space, all the way down to Christian Brothers with their ad and most likely much smaller ad budget. And of course, you can see who's advertising, who's got the most visibility. Again, Angie, Home Advisor, etc. Okay, fantastic. Let's take a look at keywords. You can see what keywords of the 5 that I entered in this, and you could enter 1, you could enter 3, you could enter more than 5. I just picked 5 that I knew were competitive and I knew would give us a good overview. Roof repair, by far, more people are running ads, or more advertisers are running ads on roof repair. Then we've got roof replacement, roofing company, roofing contractor, roofer near me. And if you go down here, you can take a look at the frequency that these keywords showed up. So roof replacement showed up more often overall, meaning more advertisers were advertising more hours for that particular keyword. But they're all pretty hot, as you can see. Let's jump over to ads. This is super interesting. I do like this schedule because it gives you a real simple overview of the ads that are running. But if you want to look at all the ads, you can go in here and see the top competitors' ads. And you can look at Shamrocks. You can look at Choose Craft. And you can see a great overview of what you're up against in terms of ad copy and offer. And is it flat ad copy? Is it ad copy that's really, strong offer? Is there a discount? Is there something like that in there? So I love the overview of the ads. And then if you dive into the overview altogether, oh wait, there's something I wanted to show you on the ads. Sorry about that. We'll jump into the overview next. As you look at the ads, you can see the particular keyword that they bid on, the location that it was in, the time, which again, I said I'm in Eastern Standard Time, but these are running out in the time zone out in Dallas. This is really cool because this disappeared from us in Google Ads, but it shows you what position the ad was in. Then it shows you how often that ad appeared over the last 23 hours. So they only ran that ad for roofing contractor in Dallas 10 times over the last 23 hours that this has been running. Now, let's jump into the overview. The overview is great if you want to take a look at a particular advertiser. Just go in here. I always sort it by the number of ads by the advertiser so I can see the biggest competitors first. And then if you want to look at a particular advertiser, just click on them. And then you're going to be able to pull up their ads. And that way you can get a sense of, let's say, I'm going to build a campaign in Dallas and I've got to compete. I want to look at the top competitors because I know I've got big budget and I want to see what they're doing. So this allows me to actually look at their landing pages and also to see, are they running the same landing page for different keywords? In this case, they are running the same landing page for different keywords, but it works for them because they've got options, commercial, residential, and then they've got options in terms of, is it commercial, residential, flat, repair, etc. So you've got, that's how they've segmented their landing page so they can get away with one landing page or utilize one landing page. So if you want to look at a particular advertiser, you can. You can always go back and look at the overall market, look at another advertiser. And I think it's one of the most helpful things to just look at some of the landing pages that people are running. If they are indeed running a landing page, you can see Acme is running right to their website. Bunch of citations, some calls to action, and easy ways to contact them here. So that's a quick overview of the very busy Dallas market. Oh, I wanted to show you one more thing. Let's go back here. I always run desktop and mobile just to see whether mobile is going to present us with any opportunities that we don't have on desktop. And if you go in here, you can see it's also super competitive. From 5 in the morning till now, here at 8 o'clock in the morning, there's 26 advertisers trying to get folks when they wake up right after the storm damage and they're first awake and they're ready to call. So you can scroll through here and just see how many advertisers there were at 6 in the morning. That's a quick overview of the highly competitive Dallas roofing market. If you want me to pull a report like this for any other city or any other niche or service, just let me know. Drop a message in the comments or DM me. Thanks, man. I'm Mark with Inbound Revenue. It's been a pleasure.